September 28th, 2025. A new day begins in Manila, but this is no ordinary sunrise. The city stirs with anticipation, the air thick with a sense of history in the making. As the first golden rays break over Manila Bay, they reveal two imposing silhouettes on the horizon, sleek, modern warships gliding silently through the morning mist. Their hulls cut through the water with purpose, reflecting the promise of a new era for the nation. Along the seawall, families gather in the cool dawn, waving Philippine flags with pride and excitement. Children sit on their parents' shoulders, eyes wide with wonder, as news helicopters buzz overhead, capturing every moment of this historic arrival. The BRP Andres Bonifacio and BRP Emilio Aguinaldo, once formidable Japanese Abukuma-class destroyers, now sail proudly under the Philippine flag. Their transformation is more than cosmetic. It's a symbol of renewal and national pride. Their arrival marks a pivotal turning point. For decades, the Philippine Navy relied on aging vessels, remnants of a bygone era. Now, with these advanced ships, the Navy steps confidently into the future, equipped with cutting-edge technology and renewed capability. On board, Filipino and Japanese officers stand shoulder to shoulder, exchanging salutes and warm smiles. Their presence together is a powerful reminder that this moment is not just about hardware, but about enduring partnerships and shared commitment to peace and security in the region. These destroyers represent more than a military upgrade. They are a bold statement of intent. Their presence in Philippine waters signals the nation's unwavering resolve to defend its maritime rights and protect its people, no matter the challenge. The names of these ships, honoring revolutionary heroes Andres Bonifacio and Emilio Aguinaldo, link today's achievements to the sacrifices of the past. Each vessel is a floating tribute to the nation's long and ongoing struggle for sovereignty and self-determination. As the destroyers approach their new home port, a flotilla of civilian boats joins the procession, their horns blaring in celebration. The bay comes alive with color and sound, a festive maritime welcome that echoes the pride of an entire nation. Today is more than a ceremony, it's a declaration. The Philippines is reclaiming its maritime identity, forging new alliances, and building a foundation for a more secure and prosperous future. The arrival of these ships is just the first step in a sweeping transformation. Modernization efforts are underway across the fleet, with new vessels, advanced training, and international cooperation shaping the Navy of tomorrow. With these powerful new ships leading the way, the Philippines stands ready to assert itself as a confident maritime power in Southeast Asia, protecting its waters, supporting its allies, and shaping its own destiny on the world stage. This transfer is truly historic, Japan's first handover of lethal naval assets since the end of World War II, marking a moment that will be remembered for generations. It's not just a symbolic gesture, but a powerful statement about changing times and shifting alliances in the Asia-Pacific. This event marks a dramatic and unprecedented shift in Tokyo's defense policy, signaling a new willingness to strengthen regional partners directly. For decades, Japan maintained a strictly defensive posture, but today it's taking a bold step forward, showing its commitment to peace and stability by empowering its neighbors. For the Philippines, these advanced destroyers are a true game changer. They provide not only credible deterrence against potential threats, but also the long-sought blue water capability to project power and protect vital sea lanes far from home shores. The ship's state-of-the-art radar, missile, and communication systems allow for more effective patrols, rapid response to emergencies, and meaningful participation in joint exercises with allies. This leap in technology boosts the Philippines' ability to safeguard its maritime interests. This landmark deal sends a clear and unmistakable message to the region, especially to China. The Philippines and its allies are building a robust network to uphold international law and defend the rules-based order at sea. It's a model for regional cooperation, deterring aggression by raising the stakes for any adversary. By working together, these nations show that unity is their greatest strength. By empowering the Philippines, Japan is making a strategic investment in the region's long-term stability and security, fostering trust and partnership. Security here is collective. What affects one affects all. The safety of these waters depends on cooperation, vigilance, and shared responsibility among all nations. This bold step paves the way for even deeper defense ties in the future, opening doors to new opportunities for collaboration, training, and mutual support across the region. The Philippines-Japan partnership has evolved from wartime enmity to a robust alliance built on shared values and interests. Japan is now a key investor, aid provider, and defense partner for the Philippines. Cultural and economic ties reinforce trust, laying the groundwork for security cooperation. Both nations depend on open sea lanes and a rules-based order, facing similar challenges from an assertive China. For Japan, a strong Philippines secures vital trade routes and regional stability. Defense ties have rapidly expanded, from Coast Guard vessels to sophisticated destroyers and joint military agreements. Regular high-level meetings and new access agreements deepen this alliance. In a volatile world, their solidarity is a source of strength. The West Philippine Sea is both an economic lifeline and a flashpoint for regional tension. Rich in resources and vital for global trade, its stability is crucial. China's expansive claims and aggressive tactics challenge Philippine sovereignty and international law. Despite a 2016 legal victory, Beijing continues to militarize the area, creating a constant state of gray zone conflict. The new destroyers give the Philippines the endurance and capability to maintain a credible presence, monitor activities, and protect its interests. These ships are essential for asserting sovereign rights and deterring further encroachment. For both nations, keeping these waters open and lawful is an existential necessity. The destroyers are frontline guardians in this ongoing struggle. Japan's transfer of destroyers marks a significant turning point in its post-war security policy, signaling a shift from decades of self-imposed restraint to a more assertive and engaged regional role. This move is not just about hardware, it's a reflection of Japan's evolving identity on the world stage. Once strictly pacifist, Japan has gradually redefined its stance, now embracing the concept of collective self-defense and taking proactive steps to support its partners. This transformation has been years in the making, shaped by changing regional dynamics and a growing sense of responsibility. Rising threats from China's expanding navy and North Korea's unpredictable missile tests have pushed Tokyo to reinterpret its constitution, allowing for greater flexibility in defense cooperation. These security challenges have made it clear that Japan can no longer rely solely on its traditional pacifist approach. The transfer of Abukuma-class destroyers is just one part of a broader strategy, building the capacity of regional partners to create a resilient and interconnected security network. By sharing advanced technology and expertise, Japan is helping to ensure that its allies are better prepared to face common threats. For the Philippines, these ships represent a major leap in naval capability. Equipped for anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface operations, and air defense, they provide Manila with tools it has never had before, dramatically enhancing its ability to patrol and protect its waters. This deal also opens the door for even more advanced systems in the future, such as the Asagiri and Murasame-Class destroyers. These ships bring cutting-edge technology and greater firepower, further strengthening regional deterrence. Japan's approach is both smart and cost-effective. By empowering allies through training, joint exercises, and technology transfers, Tokyo strengthens regional security without the need for direct military deployment, making the most of its resources. For Manila, this partnership means an immediate boost to operational readiness and a solid foundation for future growth. The new ships and training will help the Philippine Navy respond more effectively to challenges at sea. Ultimately, this partnership is about more than just military hardware. It's about building trust, sharing responsibility, and ensuring mutual benefit for both nations as they face an uncertain future together. By working side by side, Japan and the Philippines are helping to shape a more stable, secure, and prosperous Indo-Pacific region for generations to come. Warships are only as effective as their crews. Filipino sailors underwent intensive training in Japan, mastering the ship's systems and operations. Japanese experts remain in the Philippines, providing ongoing technical support and maintenance guidance. This partnership ensures the new fleet is sustainable and fully operational from day one. The transfer is about sharing knowledge and building trust, not just delivering hardware. Modern ships boost morale, attract new talent, and raise the Navy's professional standards. The crews of these destroyers will set new benchmarks, spreading expertise throughout the fleet. Enhanced operational capacity means more persistent patrols and robust responses to incidents. Interoperability with allied navies is now a reality, strengthening collective defense. These ships are now effective tools for safeguarding national interests. The destroyer deal isn't without risks. China is likely to respond with condemnation and increased maritime pressure, testing the Philippines' resolve. Integrating and maintaining advanced warships is costly and complex, straining the defense budget. There's a risk the ships could become too expensive to operate regularly without sustained funding. Domestic critics argue resources should go to social needs, not military hardware. Others fear a stronger defense posture could entangle the Philippines in great power conflict. Regional arms races are a concern, as neighbors may feel compelled to match capabilities. Managing perceptions and communicating defensive intent will be crucial. Balancing security needs with domestic priorities is an ongoing challenge. The Japan-Philippines deal is part of a broader network of Indo-Pacific security partnerships. Nations are moving from rigid alliances to flexible, overlapping relationships. Minilateralism is the new norm. The Quad, AUKUS, and expanded U.S.-Philippines cooperation are reshaping the region's security landscape. Japan is deepening ties with Vietnam, Australia, and even European powers, building a coalition for a free and open Indo-Pacific. This network acts as collective deterrence. Aggression against one will meet a coordinated response. For the Philippines, being part of this web is a force multiplier. Military, diplomatic, and economic support all reinforce national defense. The region's security is now interconnected. The destroyer deal strengthens this latticework, making the Philippines a more resilient partner. Together, these alliances form a bulwark against coercion. The arrival of the destroyers is a declaration of intent. A more confident Philippines, a proactive Japan. This partnership is a model for how nations can safeguard sovereignty and uphold international law. The path ahead requires investment, political will, and careful diplomacy, especially in managing relations with China. Inaction risks further aggression. Action signals resolve. More advanced platforms and deeper cooperation are on the horizon, binding Manila and Tokyo closer. This alliance is becoming the bedrock of regional stability. The story of these destroyers is one of shared destiny and indivisible security. Together, the Philippines and Japan are determined to keep the seas free and open for all.